do all of these things to appease the woman, right? And she's saying, but realistically, a lot of women are not aware of how to treat a man, which is facts. A lot of women have no idea what they're doing in relationships. They're doing what they heard somebody else say, what they see on TV, what they see on these movies, right? What they see in all these fairy tale books, and it looks like it works. And so they're operating out of that space, but they really don't know just the basis of what men need, require, what they're looking for, how to treat a man, how to cater to a man. Because everywhere around them is telling them that all those things are wrong anyway. So they feel that there's no need for them to even learn, again, the basic necessities of what it's going to take to have or create a healthy relationship, a healthy space between them and their spouse, which is sad. Okay. One thing that I really like that she said was, don't expect to get what you can't give, right? You want a man that's honest. You don't provide honesty. You got the hiccups. You want a man that's kind. You're not kind. You're selfish. You want a man that's giving, right? He can't ask you for nothing. You want somebody that you can, is a safe place for you, that you can trust, that you can rely on. You're unreliable. Everything that you say that you're deserving of are all qualities that you don't embody your own self. But you want your man to provide those qualities for you because you think that somehow, some way, these are the things that you deserve because you're a woman. That's it. Full stop. Just because of that. And these are wrong. Wrong ideas, wrong feelings, opinions, the incorrect way that we should be going about things. Because at the end of the day, just to keep it honest, real, the man is the one that has a lot more to sacrifice. Okay. He's sacrificing resources. If it comes down to it, his life will be on the line to protect you, to cover you, to guide you. He is the one that you can depend on. Your ride or die, your rock, your all of these things. A woman can go from living in her house with her parents to living in a house with a man who is a provider. As a male, you go from living with your parents and you have to figure things out after that. Completely different. A woman can take as long as she wants to mature. Although they say women mature faster, I'm saying mature as in like stability, how to pay bills, how to figure life out. As soon as men turn 18, we start looking at them funny like, okay, that's what society says. Like, hey, what's up? Or you're a man now. What's going on? What are you going to do? Completely different.
What's good, everybody? If you're a first time viewer of my content in this video, make sure you like the video and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Today we are listening to the wonderful Miss Reva TV. I watch her content almost every day, if not every day, every other day. She is a consistent content creator that I see on YouTube. So if she comes across this video, shout out to Miss Reva. Very intellectual black woman. So for the people who are watching me, I highly encourage that y'all watch her content, follow her on all social media platforms, wherever you can find her. But getting to the basis of this video, I wanted to do a analysis upon the basis of what she had to say, because she said all that needed to be said. There's a lot of women out here, especially around my generation, that do not know what it means to appreciate a good man and how to treat a good man. And a lot of them are messed up, and they have identified or have created a personification or they have created a persona out of their trauma, and they want a man to accept them for all of their flaws and their shortcomings and hiccups and their trauma, the issues that they're still going through right now. But a man has to have his stuff together. A man can't be closed out. A man can't be too nonchalant. A man can't, be, he can't have no traumatic issues. He can't be not right in his mind. He can't be insane and all this type of stuff. But you can be abusive. You can be mean. You can be rude. You can talk out of your neck. But he has to provide kindness. He has to provide happiness. He has to provide peace. Meanwhile, you're giving him living hell. That's not how the game works, miss. You think all you can provide for him is the yammy whammies and you can talk nice to him and stuff like that. You can make him bust a 1-2. That's not all there is to it. Some of y'all don't even have the right occupation for a good man to even want to be interested in you. Some of y'all think that y'all can live the life that y'all want to live and then attract a good man that want a woman that has something going on for herself, a good job, a job that he can brag about, go to his family and friends about. Oh yeah, she out here doing this and doing this and doing that. He can't brag to his friends and family that you out here doing stuff on OnlyFans. He can't brag that You know, his girl is out here going from one strip club to another strip club, getting banged out by other men, getting thousands of dollars. I'm not saying that's the general scenario for certain women, but you also have to take that into consideration as well. Character plays a big key into what a man wants into a woman. He doesn't want somebody that is condescending, conceited, egotistical, arrogant, somebody that always wants to be pampered and always want attention and insecure. No man wants that. You're putting more on his shoulders. You're being a burden, especially if you're materialistic. I saw this one woman on TikTok was talking about how black men these days have nothing to offer. And then in the comment section talking about how she's going through PTSD and depression and anxiety. And I'm still processing through it right now. Then miss, why are you on social media talking about how black men have nothing to offer? And yet all you're offering is pain. All you're offering is agony. All you're offering is a headache. You're talking about what black men can't offer to you, but what can you offer to a man? Are you even attracting the right men in your life with the way that you are going about? You know, there'll be the men who be simping. I know. There'll be some brothers out here that just got to do better. Those are her footstools. Those are her minions. Those are the ones that she's using and manipulating to go in and buy her products. Unfortunately, a lot of these women were raised up in single parent households. They were raised up by their mother or their grandmother that didn't have a man themselves. So they don't know what it's like to have a good man in their presence, much less please a good man in their presence other than what's in between their legs. And it's tragic. It's unfortunate. You have women out here who think that just because of their looks and just because of how they dress and just because of their body that they can finesse a good man. No, it takes more. Can you cook? Can you clean? Can you bring peace of mind? Can you bring a form of inspiration? You know, are you wise? You know, can you build? And I ain't talking about physical. I'm talking about mental. I'm talking about spiritual. I'm talking about emotional. Are you able to strategize? Are you able to manage? Are you able to look out and be a companion? Well, you know, if I'm in a bad place, are you able to bring me back to reality? Bring me back to my good place? Bring me back to my mind, to my sanity. But see, in this day and age, they would teach women that to keep a man in his right mind, to be there for him, to be his companion, to be his counterpart, is bad, is demeaning and degrading. For you to be there for a man, to submit to a man, to let a man lead you, is a bad thing. You can lead yourself. You're strong and independent. You can do bad all by yourself. You don't need a man. And you go on continuing thinking that you don't need a man while wanting a man. And you don't understand that you was biologically made for a man. How are you going to say that you don't need no man, but you were biologically made for one? That doesn't make sense. That's not adding up. When are you going to take accountability for your life? No more playing victim. No more blaming he did this and he did that and men are this and men are that. When are you going to take matters into your own hands? Goddess, Queen, Kali, Ishtar, Isis, Heather. When are you going to take matters into your own hands? You talk about how you got all this power. There'll be women on social media talking about they got all this power. They're witches. Oh, don't mess with me because I could end your life on top. But yet in the same breath, we'll talk about how they're underappreciated, undervalued, overlooked. Is Kali overlooked? Is Ishtar and Isis or goddesses or queens supposed to be overlooked? Choose your narrative. Pick a side, because you can't be lukewarm about this. And the issue is a lot of these women have not done the proper shadow work or self-improvement or self-work, whatever you want to call it. They have not taken matters into into their own hands. They have not looked in the mirror and to accept accountability for their actions. They have not went through the mental process of forgiving and moving on and forgiving themselves and accepting things about themselves and things that have happened to them. They have not went through the mental process of any of these things, because you see it on social media. They show it for themselves. The way that they talk about themselves, much less talking about their own men. You have women out here talking about they don't appreciate a man. They don't feel like they've ever been protected by a man. They don't want a man. These women are hurt. For the men who are watching, stay far away from those type of women. If there is a woman out there who have not went through the process or the work to get over her depression, her insecurities, for her to be the best mate, the best compatible version of herself for a man, stay far away from her. I ain't saying people got to be perfect, but you have women out here who are talking about how they got this and they got that, and you clearly see they have a sense of low self-esteem, and they want to masquerade it in followers. They want to masquerade it in likes and masquerade it in their promiscuity. But you got to see right through it. But share your thoughts concerning the whole matter at hand in the comment section below. Let me know how you feel about this whole situation. How do you personally feel about, this day and age when they're dealing with modern day women and, when it concerns the way that women treat men? Do women these days know how to treat a man? Or do you think that this is kind of like a media propaganda type of thing? Or it's just a generational thing? Let's have discussions about this in the comment section below. Make sure you like the video, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and share this video with other people. Until next time, I'm Tyrone, and I am out.
Long as I got good, black women and the squad I got on.